first card we'll be starting off with is Riddles in the Dark. You look at the top 4 cards of your library, split them into piles, and your opponent chooses what you get. That means it's not perfect card selection, but in Commander, this can still be really useful. You're digging 4 cards deep, putting pressure on your opponent to make the wrong choice, and potentially filling your graveyard at the same time. I like this most in spell-heavy decks, graveyard decks, or casual blue decks that just want more ways to find gas. Next is Thorin Mountain King. This card is made for equipment decks. When Thorin enters, he can attach a bunch of your equipment to one creature, and then that creature can deal damage equal to its power to another creature. That is a huge tempo swing. You are not just moving equipment around for free, you're also potentially removing the best creature on the other side of the board. Thorin helps you rebuild, hit hard, and clear a blocker all at once. If you play equipment, this is one of the cards from the set I'd keep an eye on. Number 3, we have the Arkenstone. This one is a little slower, but it does a lot of things Commander players like. The adventure side can search your library for a legendary creature, which is already useful in a format built around legendary creatures. Then later, the Arkenstone itself gives your creatures +1/+1 and draws you a card at your end step. That makes it good in legendary decks, creature-heavy decks, token decks, and casual white decks that need more card advantage. Is 5 mana a lot? Yes. But the fact that it can tutor first, then come down later as a value artifact makes it way more interesting than just another anthem. Now we get to Smaug the Magnificent. This is the card for dragon players and treasure players. Flying and haste already makes Smaug threatening right away, but the real reason this card matters is the treasure payoff. At your upkeep, Smaug makes a treasure. And whenever he attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of treasures you control to any target. That can pick off creatures, hit planeswalkers, or just burn somebody directly. In Commander, treasures are everywhere. Prosper, Korvold, Magda, Dragons, Pirates, Artifact decks, there are so many shells where Smaug can immediately become dangerous. My number 1 pick is My Precious. This card is nasty. The equipment gives a creature hexproof and makes it unable to be blocked. That alone is scary in Commander. Any commander that cares about combat damage suddenly becomes much harder to stop. And then the adventure side, Allure of Power, lets you sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards. So even before you cast the equipment, it can give you value in sacrifice decks or decks that don't mind creatures dying. That flexibility is what makes this card stand out. It protects a key creature, helps it connect, and gives you a card draw option earlier in the game. Out of all 5 cards, this is the one I think Commander players are going to find the most homes for. Let me know which one you'd actually put in a deck and which Hobbit card you think people are sleeping on. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe for more Commander content.